Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Antiques. Oh my god, I've got a bit of a confession. Well, I film these vlogs a few weeks in advance, so whenever you see the vlogs, they are probably like 2 to 3 weeks behind what my actual life is, because I need time to edit them, I need time to make sure that they're actually engaged and entertaining, funny, wherever, blah 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 blah. I thought last week I was going to take a week off from vlogging, and boy was I wrong to do that. Last week turned out to be one of my busiest weeks and probably my most engaged weeks when it comes to my job search. So if you've seen my vlog from a couple of weeks ago, you will have known that I actually got approached by a recruiter and put forward for a role for a high-end brand. I was going back and forth with this lady and I actually had an interview for it the following Monday. So basically, right, let me just start from the beginning. Basically, in this video, what I'm going to do is talk you through what my week was last week, because I didn't film anything, I didn't vlog anything. I know I'm a bad YouTuber, but honestly, I didn't think last week was going to be anything interesting, but it turns out it was. So, my mistake, should have recorded, didn't, but you know, wherever. When you last saw my vlogs, I had received a phone call and it was a recruiter talking to me about a job that she had and she wanted me to go for and be put forward for a high-end luxury brand on their accessories team. After having a few conversations with this lady and sending my portfolio, my CV and talking to her about my experience, she was happy to represent me in this job. So she put me forward for it and they came back and wanted to interview me. Now, the interview was taking place on Monday, so last Monday. So I prepared for the interview, did a SWOT report, went onto their website, did some analysis, kind of figured out where their direction is, what kind of direction they should be going in, you know, all of that sort of stuff that I've talked about in other videos. So I did all that and I had the interview. Now, the interview was with two people. It was for the person that I would be replacing while they're on maternity leave, because it is a maternity cover and potentially it could be a permanent position if they come back and the team needs to be expanded. Had the interview with her and another person who was her teammate basically, and I'd be working with this other person and it sounded super exciting, super fun, and it's definitely something that I'm really interested in. I've worked for designer brands before, I would like to work for designer brands again, and it just sounded like something that I really kind of can get my teeth into and really develop the range and build it and make it bigger, and hopefully in the future it will be kind of a bigger brand, which sounds fantastic. So that was that, and I didn't think anything else after the interview because I've been for so many interviews, I've had to submit projects and all of that sort of stuff in the past that I've learnt now to not get too excited about any one particular role. So yeah, that was Monday and nothing much else happened. And then in the interview they said by Wednesday what they're going to do is send out projects to people who they really liked. Wednesday came and I saw another job that I really liked the sound of, and that was for an accessory designer at a high street brand. So I applied for that one as well. And then as Wednesday progressed, I was searching for jobs, searching as you know I do, and I didn't get an email from the kind of luxury brand that I'd applied for. So in my head, I'm thinking, well, maybe they just didn't like me. Maybe I'm not right for their brand. Maybe they didn't like the way I presented myself or anything like that. It could have been a number of reasons why they didn't get back to me with a project. So I kind of put it to the back of my mind and kind of moved on from there. And then Thursday came and I woke up at like 7 o'clock in the morning, made my coffee, all of that sort of stuff. And when I'd finished doing all of that, watching a bit of TV, Judge Judy, came back upstairs, checked my emails about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I had an email from the recruiter saying that they had selected me for a project. So clearly they sent it out on Wednesday or Thursday morning and the recruiter had only just forwarded it to me. So I was super excited, and after reading through the project, it sounded really good and really straightforward. I can't show you the project, I can't disclose who it is until after the point. So maybe in the future, after they have hired whoever they want to be, hopefully it's me, I can show you the project then. But for now, I can just tell you what the project basically was. It was basically redesigning something that they have already designed and working on extra details and points. And it was a super easy project. It actually would have only taken me maybe a day, but I really felt like I wanted to go in full throttle. So not only did I do what they asked for, I went above and beyond. I also did mood boards, I did colour palette, I did key fabrications, then I did do the extra colours that they asked for in this style. Not only that, I did the internals, and I came up with a new concept for the internals to be sold separately, if that makes sense. I did all of that, and then on top of that, I did a full factory spec. So I went above and beyond for this project. I submitted it today basically because this was the deadline. So that's been submitted now, and I worked on it all weekend. Obviously, I applied for another job for a high street brand, and it's a job that came to me when I first got made redundant. And when I reached out to them, they said, oh, we're not actually hiring for that position at the moment, but maybe in the future. Saw it advertised online, emailed the person directly again and said, hey, I would love to apply for this. I've applied online as well, and they didn't really get back to me, but the HR people have got back to me. So that's really, really exciting. I was chatting to her over the weekend, and she sent me the job brief. She told me what it was about. She asked about my experience and all of that sort of stuff. So I told her about my extensive experience in accessories and small leather goods and cold weather and all of that sort of stuff. So she said, great, how about Tuesday for an interview with the design manager? So long story short is I've got another interview on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, which I'm preparing for, and that's going to be in my next week's vlog. Fingers crossed that I get some good news this week, because I've submitted a project. Hopefully I might get another project from the high street brand if they like me enough, and yeah, it just feels a bit more like the ball is rolling slightly. I've started to pay for ads on Etsy as well, and my Etsy seems to be going from strength to strength. So over the last couple of months, I've made just over £100 each month, and that's really good. And now since I've been doing the ads, I've earned, nearly £60, and I've still got half a month to go, which is really exciting. So that's currently where I am. In addition to all of that, I have spoke before about a job that I applied for in Thailand. Now, Thailand has got back to me, and they said, no. Ugh, so annoying there, because I thought it would have been a really fun adventure to go to another country, design for another brand, design abroad and all of that sort of stuff. And I'll tell you honestly why they said no. They basically came back to me and said that they wanted someone with higher end experience than I've got, which is a bit annoying really, because I have got high end experience. I feel like I tick a lot of boxes when it comes to the brand that it was, but unfortunately, they want someone from a higher brand background, probably with a lot more brands in their portfolio than I've got. And that's fair enough, they want what they want. Let's hope that they get that. And good luck to anyone who goes for the Thailand job, because it would be an amazing experience to go for that. It would be an amazing experience to get that and live in Thailand for the next few years. Unfortunately, that's not me. The thing is, you have to be open to rejection. You have to be open to the no's. You have to be open to going for something that might not necessarily be 100% right for you, but yet you're willing to go full throttle for it. Because if you're not going to go for something, then the opportunity is going to pass and it's going to go to someone else. But at least I know that necessarily I wasn't right for that brand because they didn't think I was, and I don't have any regret or guilt about not going for the position. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. I'd much prefer to go for a position and not get it than not go for a position and always wonder, would I have got that? Yeah. But at the end of the day, that was kind of like a week in my life, but without me vlogging it, because I didn't pick up the camera and vlog, so I'm just telling you about it now in one straight shoot and go. But yeah, a lot happened last week. A lot's going to happen this week, so I'm going to start recording tomorrow for that, and you can find out how my interview went. You can also find out the project feedback. Hopefully I'll get feedback by the end of this week, but we'll see. And yeah, I'll just bring you along on the journey next week. Now that's it for this video. If you liked it, rather than me going through a daily vlog like I usually do, then give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to click that beautiful red subscribe button down below. Please also check out my Etsy shop, where you can buy cards and vectors to help support you in your everyday design life. And it really helps support this channel. Alright, okay, thanks for watching. Alright, bye. Cha cha cha. Bye.